Good morning. My name is Grant Thorne. I'm the proud principal of Alternative Education Schools with Washington Unified School District. I'd like to welcome you to this morning's graduation ceremony. Today we will celebrate the achievements of students from our on-campus school, Easton High, our independent study program at Elm High, and also graduates from Washington Unified Adult School. To start the morning, will you please rise and join me for the flag salute, followed by the national anthem. Ready, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Graduates and all in attendance, you may be seated. Today is a special day, not only for our students and their friends and families, but also our staff and special guests. At this time, I'd like to recognize those that support our program. From our district board, we have President Anna Kosmosky, Vice President Henry Hendricks, Clerk Beatrice Pino, Trustee Steve Barra, Trustee Darrell Carter, Trustee Eddie Reese, and Trustee Terry Reese. From our district administration, we have Superintendent Randy Morris, Assistant Superintendent Dr. Sophia Rizzo, District Chief Business Official Chris Vaz, Director of Ed Support Services, Derek Cruz. Director of Early Literacy and Assessment, Alicia Sanborn. And Director of Curriculum and Instruction, John Sharon. I'd also like to recognize and thank Washington Union High School Principal Javier Gamboa and his administration for their support. Now I'd like to introduce our alternative education staff that spends many hours with the students and are happy to share in their accomplishments today. Counselor Angel Larios, Intervention Specialist Jose Solis, Secretary Carla Vera, Elm High and Adult School Teacher Dr. Kevin Harris, Easton High teacher John Forestier, and Easton High teacher Corey Brown. Thank you all for your support that has led to the student success we are celebrating here today. Today we are recognizing the accomplishments of students in the alternative education program. 14 of the 48 graduates this year are from Easton High. 14 are from Elm High, our independent studies program, and 20 are from our adult school. Included in the 48 graduates are 9 juniors who excelled in an alternative ed placement and earned their diplomas a year early. Alternative education is designed for students to have an additional option outside of the traditional classroom. For many students, independent study, self-paced adult school, or a smaller campus like Easton High meets the unique needs of the student. This is true for our student speaker this morning. Our staff couldn't be more proud of her, and it was a special day a few months ago when she earned her high school diploma. Please welcome Easton High graduate Daniela Sanchez.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. First off, wow, we actually made it. There were moments when graduation felt so far away, but here we are sitting together celebrating all the hard work, late nights, stress, and memories that got us to this point. If there's one thing I've learned from our class, is that no one gets through this journey alone. We've all had teachers like Forster and Brown who pushed us, friends who supported us like my best friend Edgar and my girl Ray Ray, and family who believed in us even when we doubted ourselves. Especially my mom, who was always there encouraging me and supporting me through everything. Honestly, some of the best memories weren't even in the classroom. They were random conversations, school events, inside jokes, and moments we'll probably talk about for years. As outgoing as I may seem, even I've learned that confidence doesn't mean having everything figured out. It means showing up, trying again, and being willing to grow. Graduation isn't always just the end of school. It's the beginning of discovering who we really want to become. To my classmates, don't be afraid to take chances, meet new people, and go after what excites you. Life moves fast, and this is our time to create something amazing for ourselves. I know every single person here is capable of doing great things, and I can't wait to see where life takes us on next. Thank you, everybody who supported me throughout this journey. I especially want to thank our principal, Thor, for always being considerate and supportive. Thanks for always keeping it real with us. You made school fun, made us laugh, and somehow convinced people to actually show up to class. And finally, congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Daniela. Next, we have a special scholarship presentation. Please welcome to the podium Elm High and adult school teacher, Dr. Kevin Harris.
Thank you, Mr. Thor. Thank you, board. Thank you, Superintendent Randy Morris, as well as Assistant Superintendent Dr. Rizzo. Great pleasure being with you today. I have mixed emotions. I'm giving a memorial scholarship. Mixed emotions, not because I'm here, but what it stands for. 2016, January 30th, my 17-year-old son was murdered. To this day, we still don't know who the culprit or culprits were that took him from us. That said, God doesn't make any mistakes, and so you have to make the best of what you have. That year, we founded Will's Way Beyond the Bullet, in which we give 2 scholarships away to 1 student here at the Alternative Ed and 1 student at the high school. This year's student is very well deserved, like all those in the past have been. Right now, let me call up Miss Kylie Seha. A little bit about Kylie. She's worked extremely hard. She's made the most of what she's had, and she is here. She graduated February 10th. Her aspirations are to go on to Fresno City and become a medical assistant, and there's no reason why she won't achieve that. She definitely will. Earlier, we gave her a ceremonial stole, which she has on, the burgundy stole, as well as the Will's Way medal, and I will present her with a certificate. Again, let's give it up for Kylie Seha, Will's Way 2026 scholarship winner.
Thank you, Dr. Harris. Now I'm pleased to introduce our guest speaker for today. This young man was a student here at Easton High a few years ago. Some students that attend Easton continuation with us return to Washington Union. Some graduate with us. Our guest speaker returned to Washington Union after his sophomore year. Fast forward a few weeks ago, where I was attending an educational conference in Clovis with a room full of school officials, law enforcement, and county representatives. On the agenda was opening marks from a student from Washington Union High School. That morning, this student spoke to the room about his challenges growing up, his recent accomplishments, and future goals. I was humbled to see him that day giving his speech in front of our alternative education logo. Please welcome our featured speaker, former Easton High student and current Washington Union student graduating tonight, Richa Galvez. Your speech is ready to go right there, okay? You can adjust it a little bit, you guys need it. You good right there? Yeah? Okay.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, since he already introduced me, I'm just gonna start with the speech. Everyone walks different paths in life. My journey isn't the same as the person next to me. However, one thing we do have in common is that we all make mistakes that we have to learn from. At the end of the day, we are all human beings, so the closest we will ever get to perfection is accepting our imperfections. Throughout high school, I had to figure this out the hard way, from getting kicked out of Washington Union's main campus and getting sent to continuation for substance use. At the time when everything was happening, I didn't care where I was headed because life felt meaningless. All my life to that point was working in the fields with my parents after school and during the weekends. I never experienced anything else. All of my days would follow the same routine: school, work, sleep, repeat. Eventually, I stopped caring about what life had to offer me. And one day I started using marijuana, and things spiraled from there. At first, it made me not care about my situation anymore. It also helped me find the enjoyment in life I was missing. But as the addiction grew, I started to use heavily in school, which led me to getting caught multiple times and getting suspended and removed from the main campus. During my time at continuation, I reflected on the choices I had made and the reasons I made them. For the longest time in my life, my train of thought was, life is pointless. There's no point in waking up tomorrow if I already know how it's going to go. I also thought I will never be able to reach success and find a better life than the one I had, because that's all I've had my whole life. And if I did reach success, how would that change the way I feel? As my sophomore year came to an end, I almost didn't get the choice to go back to the main campus because my dad thought I would go back to making the same mistakes I was making before. However, I felt different. I finally believed that I could have beauty in my life if I followed the advice the adults in my life were giving me. The teachers, counselors, and parents told me many times I could achieve success because they have been through challenges, they have been through mistakes because of their experience. Ultimately, I had to be the one to take their advice in order to see the positive changes in my life. Graduates, I don't know what you have been through. I don't know your future. But what I do know is that when you change your perspective in the way you perceive an obstacle, you will slowly but surely see a change in your life. Listen to the people that care about you, because sometimes we may feel like we know everything, but in reality we don't. Those that truly care for us want the best for us. I know that I wanted something better for myself, but my question to you is, do you want something better for you? Thank you.
Thank you, Richa. I'm not going to let him get out of here without telling you a little bit more about him. Richa will be attending Fresno State University, majoring in mechanical engineering. He was awarded the Rising Heart Award and is receiving multiple scholarships. One more time, join me in recognizing Richa Galvez. Okay, graduates and guests, it's the moment you have been waiting for. We will now have Washington Union School District Board President Anna Kosmosky, along with our Board of Representatives in attendance, authorize the issuance of diplomas. I'll take over right there.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Anna Kosmosky, President of the Washington Unified School District Board of Trustees. With a certification of the District Superintendent, administration, and staff that the members of the Alternative Education graduating class of 2026 have completed the graduation requirements of the State of California and the Washington Unified School District, and with the authority vested in me by the members of the Board of Trustees, I hereby authorize the issuance of diplomas to the members of the 2026 graduating class from the Alternative Education Program. Joining me in the presentation of diplomas to the Alternative Education graduating class of 2026 will be Trustees Steve Barra, Darrell Carter, Henry Hendricks, Eddie Reese, Terry Reese, and Beatrice Pino.
Will the first row of graduates rise and prepare to receive your diplomas?
Same place like yesterday.
Sarah Aguilar. Israel Aguilar. Juan Pablo Alcaraz. Michael Barrios Ramirez. Gaurav Pati Singh Brar. Riley Cash. Kylie Seha. Lucy Custodio. Stephanie Delgadillo. Susie Diaz Curo. Tyler Entrocaso. Christopher Fuentes. Misael Garcia. Israel Gomez Vargas. Aiden Ibarra. David Coles. Sienna Loaiza Lopez. Eduardo Lopez Vasquez. Fernando Lopez. Edgar Lozano. Kenny Macias. Manjat. Juliana Martinez. Jeremiah McRae. Elena Moore. Khadijah Perry. Jacqueline Ramirez. Hopi Rodriguez. Daniela Sanchez Bojorquez. Luciano Santos. Amanda Valencia. Jerusalén Martínez Pérez. Galvin Becerra.
That's yours. That's yours. You get to keep that. You earned it. Congratulations.
Class of 2026, please move your tassels from right to left. The class of 2026 is now graduated. Graduates will be released to the South Pavilion area to meet with family and friends. Again, thank you for attending and have a great rest of the day.